guys, Kathy here at Northstar Prepsteader. For those of you who are new, I am here in West Central Minnesota, and summertime is crazy. It gets so busy because it's short. With our long days, things grow so fast and there's so much to do and I can't keep up with it all. So today is twofold. First, I have a maintenance thing that I want to show you that is really good to do, and it'll save you money in the long run. And then I want to show you the latest thing that we just got built. So first of all, you can see I have all of my seed starting things, my starter cells. These are my 3-inch pots, and then my 2-inch pots are in this bin of soapy water. Because pots do cost something, you know, you have to order them, or really kind of ordering them online is probably the most convenient way because you can't always find them everywhere else. But this year it is so hard to find gardening supplies, so I want to be able to reuse them. Now all of these I actually used last year and I cleaned them up, and I've used this year again. So, and my garden, you can see in the back, so everything out there I started from seed. It was like the first year that everything out here was what I grew. I didn't buy anything that was started here. So I'm very pleased with that. It was one goal that I wanted to accomplish, and I did, and it felt so good. But in order to do that again next year, I want to make sure I have all the supplies that I need. And so I literally a couple hundred pots here, and I want to make sure that I can use them again. So to do that, I need to clean them well. All soil has certain microbes and bacteria in it that can transfer disease, and so you want to make sure that none of your pots carry a disease from year to year. So what I have here is a bin of warm soapy water. I used Dawn dish soap and bleach, and I've actually let my 2-inch pots are in here right now, and I've let them soak for about 2 hours in here just because I was busy with other things. You don't have to soak them that long, but soaking them for a while really helps. It helps to loosen up all the dirt that's caked in there. I am finding that this bottle brush is working fantastic. Now you can do this inside if you want to, in your tub or something. It's just a beautiful day and I want to be messing with all this stuff outside. So you can see I have stacks and stacks of 2-inch pots here. So what I do is take one pot and just kind of go around the outside here and I scrub it off, and then you get all the corners in here and twirl in the bottom, and that's it. And then I've got a 5-gallon bucket that's about 2/3 full of fresh water, and another bin that I'm throwing rinsed ones in here. So this one I just cleaned, and I'm gonna throw in there to just sit for a while. When I accumulate, I don't know, 4 or 5 or 6 of them or something, I rinse them really well and then throw them in the bin so that they can start drying, and then I can just carry that bin inside, let it sit for a couple days, let everything air out, let it dry really well, and then I can stack them and store them. Now granted, this is going to get to be kind of soapy, so every so often I'll just dump this and refill it with some fresh water. Alright, I've got a lot of these to do. Alright, I've got all my 2-inch pots all clean and done. Look at how nice they look. And a couple of my 6-inch pots. Okay, so I dumped the water here, so it's time to put some new stuff in. So I have some warm water here. Some fresh warm water. Put some Dawn dish soap in here. And some bleach. Stir that around a little bit. And then I'm putting the 3-inch pots in here to soak. got all of the 3-inch pots done, and now I'm starting to work on my little seed cells. Instead of keeping them in a great big pack, I like putting them in by 6s. It's so much easier to care for them and everything. So now what I'm going to do is, these have been soaking, so the dirt is really soft and easy to wash off. So I'm going to do the surface here, go along and do the sides, in between, the bottom, and then this fits snugly, but it's not too big to break it. So just putting them down into the little cell here. You can see that it gets all the way to the bottom. And there we go, it's all clean. Alright guys, this is a big job, all finished and ready for next spring. All they have to do is dry now. So these are all nice and clean and disinfected. Having these disinfected is really, really important. You know, even this tray that I had the onions in. I also cleaned these trays here because, you know, they had some dirt and sediment and stuff in there. And, but I want to show you something. This particular one is cracked. And I actually had started to throw this away, but you know what, when I have my plants transplanted into the 2-inch and the 3-inch ones and they're growing big and I have them under my lights on the floor, I will put them in these plastic bins so that the water can catch it and it's got a higher ledge and I'm able to move them easier as a whole. They're much stronger than these little trays. But the only thing is that on these, because it's a flat bottom, there's nowhere for the water to drain when I'm watering the pots. So I thought, well, okay, so the side is split on this. What I'm going to do is cut this out, still have the bottom, and I can use that as a bottom in my bin to be able to help drain the pots when I water them. So always try to look for ways to reuse your items, recycle things, to utilize what you already have, because as you know, things are really, really hard to find right now. So take care of what you've got and it'll serve you well. So, you know, cleaning your equipment before the next season is really, really important. First of all, you get things clean and everything is ready for when you are ready to start your seeds. I want to add to that, this bottle brush worked great. It made the job so quick and so slick, and it cleaned everything very well. So that is a permanent part of my kit. All right, now that I'm done with that chore, I'm going to show you what I've been working on. So just a couple maintenance things on the homestead right now, in between crops of food that are going to be coming out and canning and all of that kind of thing. So I'm going to get those bins inside the house and let them air dry for a couple days and then store them away. You guys, thanks for coming along with me. I appreciate it. I would love it if you liked my video, subscribe to my channel, and just keep coming back and watching for more. See what I do here in Minnesota and what works for me. All right, you guys take care. God bless. Always have hope. Bye-bye. Thank you.